Hello, welcome back. I'm Tom Charles from MOTISHA, and I'd like to share with you a few concepts right now that I believe will help you in your sales activities and performances. Now, how many people did you call yesterday as a salesperson? Like, how many sales conversations and engagements did you have yesterday? Is there somewhere you can inform? And how did those conversations go? Who are you supposed to follow up today or tomorrow? You see, the skill I want to share with you right now, the habit I want to share with you right now, will help you understand your growth and your processes as a salesperson. You must be sure to record your sales conversations and engagements. The moment you see it's a client calling, hit that record button in your phone. The moment you're making out a call, record that conversation for a few reasons. Number one, so that you know how your conversations usually go. In the evening, when you are done with work, just listen to those conversations. How do you handle the customer objections? How did you present your product? How did you prospect? Was it interesting? How did the conversation go? Were you flustered? The client asked something that you were absolutely not able to answer? How did that conversation go? And most importantly, how can you do it better next time? Record your conversations so that you are able to know how you are doing and how you can improve it next time. If a client said to you, I'm not interested, did you say, okay, thank you, and hang up? Or is there a better way you could have handled that conversation? If the client said, all right, let me think about it, because of course they do say that, did you say, oh sure, just think about it and get back to me? And of course, we both know they're never going to get back to you. But how can you handle it better next time? So you have to record those conversations on the phone and listen to them afterwards to know where you messed up, what you should have said. And of course, we all have that moment where you're like, I should have told this client these specific things. So record your conversations and have a sales book where you record your activities. So and so called, we had a conversation and he said I should follow up on Wednesday. You write it down. So and so said he is at a funeral, let me call back next week. And you add the at a funeral part so that next week when you call, you say, all right, you pass your condolences and everything, I hope you're okay. Yeah, you just build that rapport, then they know you understand and you feel them and you are attentive. Now, record those conversations so that in case you don't close any deals, now I'm talking about the ones you write on your sales book, in case you don't close that deal right now, you can come to that book 3 months later and you're like, now this prospect, where did he go? What happened to this conversation? It kind of just died off. And then you'll be like, hello, this is Charles. You were interested in our service like 3 months ago, but I tried reaching out, but I could not get to you. Would you still be interested? And then they'll be like, oh yeah, I was interested, but I had these things going, so I decided to put it pending, but and then be like, oh, okay, so what can we do now? Because you had a reference point, you won't be able to remember every conversations you've had. Of course you can't. And so it's important to write it down. In my sales book, I have like conversations with clients who like go like 1 year ago. Like that book, it's been like you have a conversation, you write it down, And so even right now when I'm looking back, I'm like, wait, this person was interested, but we didn't have a deal. What happened? You can check on them. And even those who bought from you, and we'll talk about this some other time, you can go back and call them and upsell them and every other thing, because making the first sale is not the end of the business, it's just like the beginning of a relationship. So record your conversations, record your sales activities and engagements and everything. Just record it. Put it in writing so that 5 days from now, every day when you go to work, you look at your book and you'll be like, who do I need to follow up with today? That's it from me today. Thank you so much for joining. Kindly subscribe to this channel, Motisha. Every Tuesdays we'll be sharing sales skills, strategies, ideas, information, and amazing content to help you grow as a salesperson. And of course, all of us are salespeople. We just need to realize if you're running a business, you're a salesperson. If you're working for someone, you're a salesperson. You have to sell yourself, of course. So subscribe to the channel, invite your friends and colleagues and everyone to also join us here so that we can all interact together and have something fruitful and meaningful and something absolutely amazing. It's been a wonderful time with you. Kindly drop your comment below. Have you been writing down your sales activities? Have you been recording your sales conversations? If you've not been doing that, how do you know where and how to improve your sales performance and conversations? How do you improve if you don't record and everything? Kindly share your opinions, what you think and everything. It will be so amazing to hear from you. As always, it's lovely sharing with you. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you so much for learning. Starting today, record those conversations and your sales activities. See you next.